Good afternoon, everybody. What is going on? I am Jeff GrantMEDIA. In today's real user review, we've been taking a look at the brand new Flint and Tinder The James Snap Jacket. Now, Huckberry did send me this jacket as a sample for review, but all the opinions in this video are mine and mine alone. I did not share this content with Huckberry prior to publication. They will see this when you do. In addition to that, there is an affiliate link in the description box down below. If you're considering buying this jacket or any other product from Huckberry, please consider using that link. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but I do get a small percentage of that sale kicked back to me, and all the money goes back to the channel to help me produce more content so consumers can make informed purchasing decisions. So the Flint and Tinder James, this is a brand new offering for fall 2024 from Huckberry. There's not a lot out there on it yet, so let's get into it, and we're going to start with the features and specs of the jacket. The Flint and Tinder The James Snap Jacket comes in at $198 USD. It is available in coal, field tan, and forest. This is made from an 11.9 ounce 100% BCI Haley Stevens dry finish waxed canvas. The body lining is 100% jasp cotton. The sleeve linings are 100% nylon. It features snap closures for the front, snap adjustable closures on the cuffs, a pocket on the front left chest, an interior pocket on the inner right chest. This material is re-waxable, and it is made in Indonesia. Now let's start by talking about the fabric of this jacket. Now this is my very first Haley Stevens garment. I've tried for several years now to get a Haley Stevens wax jacket, but they always seem to be out of stock. It must be a very hot commodity. Now this is made in the Baltic Works factory in Dundee, UK, and I can say it definitely has a dry feeling. Now this is a dry wax canvas. Now if you don't know what that means, you might hear people say wet wax or dry wax canvas. It essentially means when you touch the material, if it feels like a damp towel per se, that would be a wet feeling. But this doesn't have that wet feeling. This is certainly a dry feeling wax canvas. Now when you touch it, it does have a cool feeling to it because it is a waxed cotton, but it is dry. You can't really feel that wax. It's not like a super heavy wax. Now I haven't got caught in the rain, but I did water test it, and even though it is a dry feeling material, it does beat up water nicely. So even though this jacket is manufactured in Indonesia and it does carry a lower price tag, it is still made out of high quality material. This canvas is really, really nice. Again, it seems to be a hot commodity. Every time I try to buy a Haley Stevens jacket, they're always out of stock. I've been on wait lists and I've never seemed to get that notification that they're back in stock. So the material itself is a really, really good material. Now, how have I been wearing this jacket? Well, it is a fairly casual looking jacket, so I've been wearing this out and about. I'm wearing it to work. I'm certainly not going to wear this to a job interview, but I can really get away with wearing this jacket in a lot of situations. Now, it does have a striking resemblance to one of Huckberry's best-selling items, the Flint and Tinder Wax Trucker Jacket, and they even mentioned that same jacket in the write-up for the James, but this is going to be, I think, a little classier version of that jacket, namely because it has an open pocket instead of the pocket flap, and the way it's cut, it's a little bit different cut, but visually, first look, it does have that same visual appeal that the Wax Trucker does, but I can dress this up just a little bit more. Right now, I'm wearing it with a flannel, but I can just as simply wear this with a white t-shirt. Now I have worn this over several other button downs and over sweatshirts, and it looks good with just about anything that I've had underneath it. Now I do work in an office building, but as you can see the way I'm dressed right now, I will wear this to work. So I do have a very casual look that I can do at work. I don't have to dress business casual, but if you did still dress in a business casual, this jacket would look really good with like a pair of the Flint and Tinder 365 pants, maybe a pair of Chelsea boots. You can really dress this up quite a bit, a little more so than you would be able to dress up the Flint and Tinder Wax Trucker Jacket. So even though it does have that striking resemblance to the jacket, it can certainly be dressed up a little bit more than the Wax Trucker because it definitely has, even though it's still casual look, it definitely has a bit of a more classy casual look to it. So ways that I would wear this would be just as you see me here. I've worn this also with, I would call it my dressier of my fall pick shirts, my Weston Nepp shirt. I've worn it over that, and I think that looks really good. Again, I've worn this over like a sweatshirt, and it still looks fine wearing a sweatshirt over this, like a nice heathered gray sweatshirt, either a crew neck or a hood. You can wear that over underneath this, and you still look really good. And then you can also tuck your shirt in, unlike me, how I almost never tuck my shirt in, and you can, again, dress it up just a little bit, and you could still look good. So I feel like this could fit into a wide variety of settings, and it's very comfortable to wear. Now today it's a little bit warmer. I'd say it's probably mid 60s out here right now, warmer than I thought it was going to be today, and I'm fairly comfortable. Now I am wearing this over a mid-weight flannel, so that might be a bit much for the day, but this is going to be like I'd say probably a 3-season jacket. I would wear this in the spring, summer, and fall. It's a little bit lighter weight, so once it gets a little cooler, I'm gonna wanna jump up to something, say like the wax trucker jacket that has, even though it's a blanket lining, it's not super thick, it is a little bit warmer than this with just a cotton lining. And the cotton lining that you see is mostly just kind of keeping the wax from touching your clothing as opposed to giving you any kind of insulation factor to it. So this would be like those spring days to like those cool summer mornings when, you know, you're getting out the door and you maybe have a foggy, windy morning, but once the sun comes up, it melts that fog away. But it's gonna be a little crisp and cool in the morning, and then into the fall, and then you'd probably want to switch into something a little bit warmer after that. But I'd say this would be a solid 3-season jacket that you can wear basically from, I'd say, mid to early spring up until like mid to late fall. This would be a really good jacket to wear. Now let's address a few of the features between the James and the wax trucker. One of the most obvious differences that you can see right off the bat is the fact that the James has an open slit pocket where the wax trucker has a flap pocket. Next, we will see that the James features snaps where the wax trucker features buttons, as well as the cuffs are different between the two jackets. Now, we will do a separate video where I take a deep dive between the James and the wax trucker, but those are the most noticeable differences between the two jackets that I think most people would like to know about and compare between them. Now, also the price difference, the wax trucker is $298 and the James is $198. Now, the wax trucker is American made. Both materials are made in New Jersey, and the jacket is actually cut and sewn in Los Angeles, California, where the materials, at least the wax canvas, is made in Britain, and the jacket is cut and sewn in Indonesia. So this is foreign made, so that is a big difference there. There is the $100 difference between the two jackets. Now, they both have a very similar silhouette. Now, for point of reference, I am 5'9", roughly 175 to 180 pounds, and my James is a size large, whereas my wax trucker is a size medium. Now, the James definitely has a slimmer profile to it. Now, I did size up in this completely by accident. I did order this in a medium, but they accidentally sent me the large, and when I tried it on, it actually fit me really, really well. I did have a large in the wax trucker. That was the first size I ordered that in, and it was massive. It was huge. I can wrap it around me. So if you want them to fit comparable, I would say size up one in the James, because they will fit more like a size medium, say, in the wax trucker if you buy a size large. But if you want to retain that slimmer look, it's not drastically slimmer, but it does have a slimmer cut, a slimmer profile, a slimmer silhouette, you're going to want to go with your actual size. It will have a little bit slimmer profile and silhouette. Now, that will limit what you can wear underneath it. I think if I had this in a medium, I could easily wear it over a button-down shirt, maybe over this flannel, but I would not be able to get this on comfortably over like a sweatshirt. I would feel a little bit too restricted if I wore this in a sweatshirt. So the size large, for what I've been wearing, especially now that it's fall, I do wear a lot of sweatshirts. This size fits me really, really well. So a little bit slimmer profile. If you want it to fit kind of like this on me, I would say size up. If you want to have that slimmer profile, go with your regular size. But all in all, do I think the James is worth $198 USD? And yeah, I do. I mean, this Haley Stevens material is awesome. I've been trying to get something in Haley Stevens for some time, and I finally got it. Even though this is a foreign-made jacket in Indonesia, the quality is still top-notch. I have not had anything that seems like it's out of place. Everything works. There's no holes in the pockets. My pockets work. I can put my fingers in there. I can put my keys in my pockets. I don't lose my keys. The inside pocket, I feel like that's a little bit high. I like the placement of the wax trucker where it's just a little bit lower. So I feel like the inside pocket might be a little bit high. So I would just maybe wish that would be a little bit lower. I find that to be a little bit more user-friendly, a little bit easier to get in and out of. Other than that, I don't really have anything bad to say about the James. It fits really good. It's been working really well for me. And I'm probably going to continue to wear this up for another month or so. And then I'm gonna have to switch to something a little bit warmer, because that's when our temperatures are gonna drop from like the mid to low 30s in the mornings to probably the mid to low 20s in the mornings. And that's when I'm gonna need something a little bit warmer to wear. But thus far, I am very happy with it. Again, brand new offering for fall 2024 from Flint and Tinder, the James. It's a great jacket, great material. It fits well, it's wearing well. I'm out here in the woods. I'm not too far from civilization, but I would take this on a short walk in the woods. If I was gonna go for, you know, a mile and a half in the woods, I would find that this jacket would be fitting and comfortable to wear doing that. And then going back into the office the next day, I can wear the same exact jacket. So I feel like this can fit into a wide variety of settings. It's gonna be good for a nice little walk in the woods. And then I can wear this to work the next day and be completely fine in both of those situations. So if you're looking at the James, I'm very, very happy with it. If you're looking for something like the Flint and Tinder flint-aligned wax trucker, but you think that price point might be a little bit too high, the James might be where you want to be at. Yes, it is still a $200 jacket, and that is still a fairly decent amount of money, but it has a very similar look to it, so you can get that same vibe, and it also comes in field tan, which is probably my favorite color in the wax trucker, but you can still get the same vibe for $100 less, and it's still going to be a top-notch, high-quality jacket. So if you like this video or any of my other videos, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Smash that big red button and ring that bell right next to it so you get notifications the next time I post a brand new video. Good night.